what I do, of course, is go over the games many times, continuing to look at why they did it, the flow of the game, all like that. Okay, we got 20 minutes. Do we want to create a bit of a game or do a little bit of take turns? .50 there. Oh, moving towards the turns. And that kind of suits this sort of situation. Taking turns can take a bit of time. Okay, so since we only have 20 minutes, let's start around 5-2. Oh, and there's Big Monkey. Oh, Dune asked first. Dune it is. Let me type it in. Okay, Dune, your move. If anyone is unfamiliar with the take turns idea, we usually start around 15Q and they play me, and hopefully pretty soon I get an advantage, a clear advantage that everyone can see, and we look at how did that happen. Oh, let's go the fun way. Let's go this way. So we go back and look at how did white get the advantage. And we go back to black's first mistake and up the queue around 5 levels and go through that process again. And we work our way up. Usually we work it up to 1Q to 3 dan. We don't get to 3 dan too often, which I'm kind of happy about. We get 3 dans many times, but, and I usually show a clear profit quickly, but still, it's much tougher to get to 3 dans, obviously. I think profit's leading. Buy profit. There's a lot of questions about who should play in that sort of game. And I asked everyone at one point if we should get rid of the 15 Qs, and everyone said, no, 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 we need to keep the 15 Qs. I was actually surprised at that. But I think it's so, I don't know, that 15 Qs make the kind of moves that everyone makes. And we go, okay, I recognize that mistake. That's what I do. What can I do to punish that? Yeah, that 13 Q, I remember his name. He was good. We went through like 50 moves, and he played, and all of a sudden there was a weakness. Yeah, it was something like Emirates. He played great. It took a long time to get the advantage against him. I'm not overtly slow, and that's fine. Some people start doing a lot of thinking, and we don't want that. Real Deal is saying something about that this game is a waste. I don't see it. Okay, we can probably stop here. Well, let me check that. Do people see white's advantage? Is that clear to people? Okay, well, that's the 3 dons talking. They can see it. I expect that. 2 dons see it. The 2Q see it. The 9Q doesn't. Uh-huh. Okay. So let's stop here. Thank you. I don't even remember who I typed in, but thank you for the game. Let's see if we can clarify why. Let's start with one perspective. Okay, I'm going to start marking white stones. In the upper left, are these white stones bad? No. They have mi for health. They have the corner and running out to the side and the center. So they have 3 comfortable directions to run. They're not in danger. They're perfectly fine stones. Upper right, those 3 stones are excellent stones. They're like dynamically good. And on the bottom, they make white very strong with points. So white has no wasted stones. Now we're going to look at the black stones. And I'll mark the certain ones. The A stone, wasted. It's doing nothing. If it saves itself, it's bad shape. It's a wasted stone. And secondly, B is darn close to being wasted. If it survives, it's going to survive with a very small corner, and white's going to get excessive outside thickness. So, just by looking at how are the stones, well, white's got a 2-stone advantage, as it were. Now let's look at another perspective here. Is area 1 cache? Agus is correct. Area 1, not cache. Area 2, of course not. Area 3, of course not. That's only, in the bottom left, it's only 3 black stones sketching out a huge area. Well, you can't expect a lot from just 3 stones. And on the right, black has a heavy group. The group 4, very heavy, easily attackable. So black's got weakness and inefficiencies. White has no weakness and no inefficiencies. Now that's different from being able to see, well, what's going to happen? How will white prove this profit? That's a whole nother question. That has to be seen as it continues. But with this little analysis, we can see that white is clearly ahead. Okay, so we go back to, and now let's see how we got that way. Okay, here, on top, black has a clear advantage in the fight. It's either 2-1 in black's favor or 3-1 in black's favor, depending on how you want to look at it. At least 2-1. So black should stay here and keep his advantage in the fight. Another way is black attacks. White says, oh, I'm trying to defend. Black should say, no, you cannot defend. I will keep you weak. That would be the consistent thing to do. So when black plays away, he's losing